This program already has a reputation and a profile back when it was started back in 2013. So people know it and understand it. Unfortunately, because of COVID, right, it got put on the bench for a little bit. But now we're ready to go and participate. But yeah, President Solis is very excited about helping small business, and he likes to be involved in economic development. Ron Garcia was here from UTRGV, and he runs the economic development department that UTRGV has, and several other folks. Had the city manager here. We had 4 of our 7 board members here, right? So yes, I think people know what we can do, and they're excited about helping small businesses.
And UTRGV already has a presence here at the Seed Building, and STC, we learned today, will be doing so soon.
Yes, sir. That is exactly right. UTRGV has their Small Business Development Center office here that's manned by a couple of folks, and they have appointments with local businesses, and they try to counsel them and help them get to where they need to go, right, by going through a process. STC will open their office, their Center for Apprenticeships, here in the building, and that goes seamlessly with the small businesses that we have here, trying to feed them skilled students and employees, right? And they're looking to do a lot of certifications out of this office, so we welcome them. We're super happy to get them. Well, we'll make that announcement formally in November, but that's already out there that they're going to be here.
So before we move on to the other big things you've been working on, anything else you'd like to add about Ruby Red Ventures?
Well, we just encourage everyone to go to our website, the Mission Economic Development Corporation website, to apply and look at the rules, see if they qualify, and get going, because we got about a month window here to, for applications, and the money is not in, we have a finite amount of money, so you want to be able to compete for that and get your application in as soon as possible.
Other topics, just looking at your social media presence, it appears as though we have missed a lot of groundbreakings or ribbon cuttings on the retail side.
That's right, yeah.
Can you run through a few of them for us?
Well, sure. I mean, we had the ribbon cutting for the Burlington store, which was a big deal. We had 100 people in line, when it opened, and people. It's just, it's not that Burlington's and these other restaurants and stores don't exist. They do. McAllen has them, Edinburgh, but these are first to Mission. And remember, Mission just isn't Mission. Mission is connected to Palmview, Palmhurst, Peñitas, all the way to La Jolla, and that's about 80,000 to 100,000 people. Mission has 90,000 plus, and there's another 90,000 plus just west of us. So really, our little metro area, this is the closest point for them. So when we open stores here, it's more than just Mission, and it's a lot closer drive. So we're really excited about doing that. We've got Dunkin', it used to be called Dunkin' Donuts, now it's just Dunkin'. Dunkin's on the way. We have 2 hotels that are going to break ground here in December. We've got the stores, as you mentioned, Burlington and Olive Garden that's going there. Walmart just did a $3.5 million renovation. Target did a $3.5 million renovation. And we've got some other places that we're going to be ready to announce here in the next couple of months.
On behalf of a few readers, can you tell us when the Olive Garden's opening?
Yeah, sure. It's going to be located...
Tell the viewers, that's an in-joke.
Yes, as at the northeast corner of the of Bryan and the Expressway, right where Jack in the Box is, right next door, in front of Burlington, right? And they're going to be in the parking lot there. So I forgot to mention Harbor Freight stores also opening in Mission, right? So we've got some things on the way. We really do. It's exciting. We want to do more. We're going to go to these conferences upcoming here in February and in May, the retail conferences to do more recruitment. But we just met with 2 that I can't disclose this week here in my office that want to be in Mission. So we're excited about that.
Moving on to the commercial side, the industrial side.
Yes, sir.
In her first ever State of the City address, Mayor Gonzalez was talking about the importance. One of the top projects for the city is getting that spur from Bryan Road onto the expressway.
Yes.
Because when Anzalduas does open up fully loaded trucks, that's going to be a busy intersection. You want a straight shot for the trucks.
Right. That's right.
Any news on that?
It's still in the process. I mean, we've engaged, and the city really has taken the lead on this, engaging with the MPO, and they go to the monthly meetings for MPO. And of course, Andrew's gone now, but it was with Andrew, we've had conversations with Alex Mead, who was here, who's a TxDOT commissioner. Yeah, we're doing everything we can to expedite that as much as possible. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't open the same time that the bridge opens, but it will open soon thereafter. The main thing is that there is connectivity there. Could it be better? Yes, and that's what this is going to provide us. But yeah, we're working on that.
And then development down towards the bridge.
Right.
With Killam, the latest there.
Yeah, they are just about done with the infrastructure on their business park, and of course they have the majority of that leased out already or sold. So we're excited about some of the enterprises that are going to move in there. We've got some other possibilities that happen right on the other side of the bridge that are in the industrial that we continue to work with. We're working with McAllen also in a partnership to try to recruit more to that area. So we'll see what happens there. But yes, there's at least half a dozen projects that are working for that area that could provide hundreds of jobs. And if we're fortunate enough, we can land a couple of those, and that'll be really good for us. Expand the tax base, create jobs, create investment, be really good.
Can we connect all that activity to the nearshoring phenomenon?
Yes, just about all of it. It is connected to that. We just had a group out of Laredo buy a big tract of land on Bryan Road, simply based on the fact that the bridge was opening up soon, and so they want to be part of that. And Laredo's the king of international trade right now, so they're recognizing that as well. We've got another group from Laredo that wants to buy another amount of acreage in the Killam area as well. So we know our message is resonating, but people just on their own are seeing what can happen at the bridge.
With everything that's going on in Mission, how do you and your team keep up with it all?
We're trying, right? Things come through the door every day, and then that's in addition to what we're trying to recruit. So we got a fabulous team here. We have our new business development director, Belen Guerrero, who worked at Greater SATX. So she brings a lot of knowledge from that group to us. We have Noxie here and our director of programs, Brianna. So yeah, and we're going to add a position or two to kind of round that out. But yeah, it's extremely important. But hey, right now we're just doing as the best we can, going 100 miles an hour for sure.
Well, thank you, Teclo. Those were all the questions I had. Have I missed anything? Anything else?
No, sir. You're great. Thank you for coming here, Steve. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yep.